3x, 3x, 3x to Lex. Let's do it. All right, guys. Here today to talk to you guys about Arcades Are Fun. Now, this is a very interesting company. I've been following them for a while. They've been around quite a bit for many years. And in my opinion, they're one of the best in the game. You know, they've consistently put out quality products. You can find reviews of their products on YouTube, on other websites. Like they're known in the game. You know, they've kind of earned their stripes, and they got quality stuff. You know, the prices for what you get, again, they aren't cheap. You know, and they make a 50, a 40, a 32, and a 55. So, you know, they make a assortment of different size arcade cabs. And for what you get, like, I'm really impressed with them. So, you know, their 55 stars about $4,500. Their 50-inch stars about $3,900. And they just go up from there depending on what you get. Now, it pretty much comes as a base machine with the lower power PC. And when you upgrade to the extreme game machine, that's like an extra $1,300. That gets you a gaming quality PC that's powerful enough to run pretty much everything out there. And you go from a 4 to a 10 terabyte hard drive. So they've also recently switched from Hyperspin to Big Box, and it's a really good look for the company, because I really like the direction that Launchbox and Big Box is going in. This is their most recent sale that they had going on Facebook, and they started back on October 9th. And they're basically going for like $200 off, so to say, for a lot of the systems. And that's a good, respectable discount. So they do have small sales here and there, unlike Extreme. And they have some really nice looking cabinets, man. You know, like scrolling through their work. Their Marquee looks nice. But I would say stylistically, I prefer the Marquee of that I see with the Extreme Home Arcades Active Marquee. This one looks good, but the one from Extreme kind of flows a little bit better with the machine. This one has speakers on the side of the Marquee, and it kind of pushes the image together, and it doesn't fill up the whole Marquee. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I still like it, and I still would prefer to go with it. But that's just my thoughts on the Marquee. As for the rest of the machine, it seems to be pretty well built. I'm impressed with the craftsmanship from what I can see. It looks pretty similar to the Extreme Home Arcades setup type machines. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure if it's just a lot of the pictures I've seen, but for some reason, the artwork on their machines doesn't seem to be as glossy or stand out as much. They seem to be a bit more dull. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just the pictures that I've seen, but that and the bills just don't seem as flashy for some reason, or jump out at you as much as Extreme does. But nonetheless, I mean, these machines look great, you know? So, you know, I don't have any complaints. Deep control panel, the trackball's in the right place, and they look fantastic, man. This company, this is a short video of the Singer ring ride running on the launch box setup for their system, big box setup for their system. So they have a lot, as you can see, games that they're offering. PC games, Sega Ring games, pretty much all of the platforms. You know, they have a lot of the new Raw Thrills games under Sega Ring Ride, you know, and hey man, that's just fantastic. So, you know, I believe they're using the home arcade systems drive or setup based on what I got from talking with the owner. And from what I've been hearing, man, that's a fantastic drive and setup, you know, so they're really winning using that. Like, compared to everybody else, and from what I'm hearing, and again, I'm still not extremely familiar with Sharkade's drive, or, you know, what's the guys that just stole it from Sharkade? Extreme Gaming Cabs. That's a whole nother fiasco I have to get into. But, you know, and I'm sure they may have a good drive, man, but home arcade systems, I've talked to about 5 guys in the background here have done nothing but praise that setup and that drive. So with them using that, man, this has got to be a killer machine. So combined with that, their quality builds, the active marquee they offer, and the fact that they're actually cheaper than extreme home arcades and extreme gaming cabs. And hey, man, this is arguably the best arcade company in the game right now, man. Like, they're really slept on. They don't really get the hype or notoriety or talk of extreme home arcades, extreme gaming cabs, or even the arcade guys. Nobody really seems to be talking about them in these YouTube streets like that. But the reality is, man, the quality of their builds and the software they're using right now is top notch. And I'm not hearing any complaints from anybody that has their machines. I don't know if they have a Facebook group or not. I haven't really dug into that, or you know, if they have a place where their owners congregate. They may not have a fully active community, and I think that's part of the reason they're probably not as popular as those other particular companies. But nonetheless, man, this is a top-notch company that deserves your respect. And they're definitely worth looking into if you're considering getting a full-size arcade, especially a PC-based full-size arcade. They may possibly be the best in the game based off the software alone. You know, as I mentioned, I've definitely seen issues with extreme home arcades. And as far as extreme gaming cabinets, hey, the jury's still out. You know, I hear a lot of talk in the chat down below, comment section, and on YouTube. But until more people show up with these cabinets and say they are what they are from Australia, I'm not sold yet. So in the meantime, you know, I've heard numerous people praise home arcade system setup. So that is a very impressive setup, and this is a very well built machine. So I'm really impressed with this company. I think they're top notch and one of the best in the game right now. So anyway, that's just my quick breakdown on Arcades Are Fun. And hey man, 3x to the Lex out, and I'm going to get with you on the next one. Peace.